on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediacode.com today. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indie 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and MzWTT, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in, and right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi. All right, hey man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it's your boy $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Oh, hey man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi, and I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Ah! Oh, Fabo!
Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. I'm coming in on some chill stuff because when I tell you, like, tonight's show is, let's just go off real quick. Let's just go off. We're going to go off. It's the ending of the year. It's the beginning of 2023. It's going on. It's going down. So I just feel like we're about to jump right into it. This is my last show for 2022. Hey, let me see who's in the comments. Who is in the comments? What's up, Auntie? How you doing, girl? Welcome back, girl. Go grab your drink. Get a drink. You need a cocktail in your hand, okay? Because tonight we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's so much stuff before we get ready to close out this year, go into the Christmas season. Are y'all excited? Are y'all shopping out there? Like, I need to know. Y'all need to tell me what the deal is. I'm having a hard time. She said, hey, okay, girl, yes. So we're going to go ahead and get it together. But look, welcome back. It's your girl, MzMetchi. I'm checking in with you. I hope wherever you are that you are doing well, okay? Shout out to all my listeners in Chicago, Philly, Jersey, Houston. What's up? What's happening? Okay, we're gonna talk about it all this week. We got a lot to catch up on. I'm super excited about tonight's show. I don't have a special guest for you. The special guest is me, and we are going to definitely chat it up tonight. Since this is my last show for 2022, okay. I feel like it's only fitting that we talk about what's the holiday plans? What are you all doing for the holiday? Okay. What are you all doing for the holiday? And then outside of that, what are some of your New Year resolutions? What are some of the things that you're looking to accomplish for next year? I know for me, I'm super powered up. I've been in a place where I've been able to connect with some really awesome people in business and in small business, and from small businesses to large businesses. So I'm really, really excited about a lot of the partnerships and a lot of the things that are coming up in the next year. So I want to hear what some of your New Year resolutions are. Like, I want to hear it. And I want to know, how can I help you? Like, you all know my mission is to serve small businesses. So what can we do to get you on the market? Like, I really want to talk about it tonight. Like, let's put some calls to action out there. Let's network. Let's get some stuff popping. Okay. Like, it's going all the way down. Okay. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on all platforms. Just type in the BP Media Code and I'm going to pop right up. And then make sure that you're following me, MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi on all platforms. I want y'all to be in tune with everything that's coming up, because this is the thing. Whenever I have a really, really good ass opportunity, right? It's good. Okay. It's some good stuff. People don't take it seriously, y'all. Like, that's what we got to stop doing in 2023. Period. Let's just go ahead. I think it's time to kick it off with a little bit of Hate It and Love It. We're gonna jump right in.
All right, y'all. It's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Bing bong. So what we're not gonna do is pass up opportunities. We're not gonna do that. No more. Let me get in my ASMR voice. We're not gonna do that. Let me whisper it to the people that maybe don't like to hear it out loud. Okay. We trying to put people on to some different opportunities. I'm like, yo, like you could really grow. You could do something. What's up? And y'all better answer the call next year. Because I'm telling y'all, it's big. It's big. Hey, Tatiana, thank you so much for checking in. Y'all make sure y'all shop with my good sis, okay? Because she has the Mary Kay. It's popping. Thank you so much, girl, for tuning in. So yeah, I'm hopping into Hate It and Love It. But surprisingly, though, this week, y'all, I really don't have no hated it. I don't have a hated it this week. I've actually been having a great week. I got to start off by telling y'all, first off, let's go back. So last week I was on the show, had my special guest, Brandy, shout out to her. And then, I was going to my holiday party the next day. So I got to tell y'all, okay, look, let me just bring it full circle. Okay. Go with me here. I'm not going to be too long-winded, but go with me. So I ended up being honored at work, for exhibiting shared values of the company, which was, a really, really nice highlight. I'm in commercial real estate. I am, I'm a Black woman in there and I am running things and I'm so happy about it. Super confident. Just like I'm in my zone when it comes to like the career stuff outside of my business that I have too. And, I had, I had that honor. So I decided to like put it on my LinkedIn. I'm like, it went up, y'all. Like it went up. Okay. Up. And it like set off something in me where I'm like, I got to start bridging these two worlds, because anyone that like knows me intricately, I hate that I say that so much. Like I'm literally trying to put together a reel for my anniversary that's coming up next month. And that's probably a phrase I say all the time, but needless to say, I'm putting it out there and it's getting good, it's getting good reception. And I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to make these two worlds link, because for so long I've kept them separated. My corporate life, my 9-to-5 life is my 9-to-5 life. I've never like ever intermingled, but I felt like that I tapped into something over the last 2 weeks where I'm just like this, no, you're doing it all wrong. And needless to say, it has unlocked. I feel like it's on a video game. You know how you got to unlock a new level to move to the next level? Do somebody hear me out there? Grab your drinks. If you hear me out there, have you ever had to reevaluate or redo things because you're just like this? Wait a minute. I got to go at this from a different angle to reach a different level. Okay. That's what has unlocked for me, where I can do it, because this is the thing. If you work in the corporate world, okay, let's go with me. There's a code of ethics. There's different things that you have to do. So all the times you can't have the meeting of the minds the way that you would want to. So you have to really sit down and like bridge it together. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's certain thoughts and different things and different relationships that are being built where I'm just like this, man. It is a whole different way to approach this business stuff. And when I tell you, y'all, like if you've worked with me, if I've ever advised you, if I've ever coached you, did anything, like if I've ever like supported you in any type of way, okay, and you felt that impact this year, I know somebody felt that. I mean, I get the reception from people. I love y'all. I love my people. Okay. If you thought that it was really popping and going on this year, okay, let me just take a sip before I put this out, because this is a real affirmation for me. We talking about New Year resolutions. And y'all know me, anything that I put as a resolution and anything I say I'm going to do, anything that I say that I want, I'm going to go for it and I'm going to get it. Even if I don't get it, I'm going to try. Bing bong. Okay. If you thought that this year and maybe even the past years were popping, it's going to pop next year. Over here at the Blueprint Media Company, that's my parent brand. I'm not going to do a lot of a lot of talking. It's about that action. Okay? It's about that action. Be about that action. Whatever it is you're trying to do, don't stop. I know I'm not supposed to give a word. This is my last show of the year. This is the last time I'm going to talk to y'all this year. Because when we come back next year, it's got to be some changes. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't even like this week. My auntie like, oh, you ain't got no hate of this. No, girl. I ain't got no hate of this week. We all have things that push us back during our week. This week, I'm choosing to focus on the love it. The love it is to be acknowledged. Acknowledge yourself in all spaces. I can sit here with y'all. You know, I talk to y'all every week. I be trying to build y'all up. But in certain instances, like, you know, I wasn't building myself up when it came to bringing my two worlds together as far as with the corporate life, my business life. Now there's a way to integrate it. It's a way to put my people on, because it's just like most of my people that I've been working with, like we've been working for a few years now. People that are coming along, I'm like, come on. It's money, it's opportunities, it's things out here for you too. Like the things that I want to set up for my friends, for my homies, for my small businesses, like for the people that I know, for Black owned businesses, for Black women owned businesses. Okay. What I am trying to do for y'all, oh my gosh, it excites me. If you don't get excited about your goals, like it's time to maximize them. You got to get excited about it. It got to put a little bit of fear in you. Like, I'm just like this. I'm like, girl, you got to achieve this. Because this is the thing. I am saying this on air. It's timestamped. Yeah, it is. Okay. But watch it happen, though. The love it is loving on yourself this week. Okay, that's it. I'm happy about the time off. I feel like a kid again. Y'all remember when we was in school and you would have them, the days off? That's how I feel. Let me get into some of these comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just going in. Hey, girl. I love me some Tatiana, baby. That is my girl. She said, I have a hate that bugs me. Oh, no. No, don't do it. I hated it. What is it? What's bugging you? Drop it in the comments. I love you too, girl. Tatiana said Bing Bong is popping next year. Period. You heard it here first. Yeah. Okay, tell us about your hated it. Type it in the comments while we're still on that. Yes, girl, love you too. Hearts. I'm sending all the hearts. Okay, so yeah, the time off. Definitely, I'm excited about it. And then tomorrow is the conclusion. Oh my goodness, y'all. I need y'all to hear me. Somebody need to hear me. I had to take a sip on that. Tomorrow is the conclusion of all of my big events that I have been doing for my job. Okay? Baby. I am ready. Like when I tell you, okay, y'all want to have a real conversation? Okay, how many of y'all going to work right now? It's the end of the year. Let's talk about it. No matter what industry you in, it does not matter. The end of the year is a very stressful time, okay? I'm trying to plan things for over 2,000 people, okay? Ooh, it's too much. So tomorrow's the conclusion of all of my events that I'm personally responsible for. I'm super excited. Oh, Miss Boss in the building, LNS Creations. Hey, boo. Thank you for checking in with me tonight. Auntie Tracy said one of her haters, and I'm going to get to Tatiana. I'm going to read yours too. I see yours over in the ticker here. So Auntie Tracy said, when people can't accept your truths. Oh. We often ask for the truth. And then when we receive the truth, it's hard to digest. That's the problem. We have to understand that like telling the truth and then also receiving the truth are both hard battles. And if you are receiving the truth or having to express the truth to someone that you love, and that person on the end loves you as well, okay, they care about you in some capacity, you have to find a way to accept it. you know. And we also have to make sure, something I've been hearing that's a common theme is that we have to watch our tone even when we are telling our truths. And Auntie Tracy, you were one of the people that said that. So I would just say that, you know, if it's a relationship that you value, or you know, a partnership, it doesn't have to be anything like romantic. It could be something beyond that. If that's your hated it and people can't accept your truth, you know, you just have to go back to the table. Like, is it even worth it? Okay. Because it's like, if you can't accept my truth, baby, then what is it? What are we doing? And I can tell you, it's hard. It's hard to have those conversations to tell your truth. Whew. I know y'all want to talk about it. Isn't it hard having to say things that you just know, you like, man, if this is in my mind and this sounds messed up and I say it out loud, whoo, I feel this type of way on the inside. Both of them are hard battles. Telling the truth and hearing the truth are hard battles when you're having difficult conversations. You have to come to a middle ground, and don't try to sway somebody else to change their perspective, because that's their truth. You can't deny your truth. So I'm sorry you're going through that, Tracy. We got to turn that frown upside down, girl. Tatiana said, I hated how the school called me to wait why my kid was not as as to why my kid was not in school, when they are the ones who dismissed her and said she could not come back the next day. Okay, we're not gonna drop the districts. We're not gonna do that. Remember, we don't put anyone on blast. I am curious. I'll probably be texting you offline because I want to know if it's our school district that we were in. Are they janky still? Ooh. Girl, first off, I'm going to need for them to communicate appropriately and have their list and have different things updated. I need them to get that together. As a school, these are somebody's children, and we see the things that are happening out here to children, adults, the elderly, everybody. If they drop their kid off at school, they need to be accountable for them at all times. Like, you can't be calling to ask where they at, and you kind of like kick them off campus to an extent, or dismiss them in some type of way. Where are the kids? I'm gonna return the same question to you. Where are the kids? Where are the children? We're all confused. I would be annoyed by that too, sis. That's definitely a hated it. Hey boo, Miss Boss checking in. Miss Boss. Tatiana said, I hate unclear lines of communication. You know, me too, girl. Material girl. Yeah, no. Unclear lines of communication in any capacity is just not, it's not where it's at. It's not where it's at at all. Hey sis, I love you too. Thank you so much, my sis. My sis. Okay, Auntie Tracy said they get bent out of shape. Ooh, not they get bent out of shape. Is this by for you telling your truth? Girl, to hell with it. To hell with it. Look, people get mad every day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so I definitely had a time this week. Like, you ever just like be salty and be a little bit in your feelings and you have no reason to be? Yeah, I definitely had a moment like that too. And it's just like, you know, the only thing that you can do is, as an adult, is just acknowledge, like, you know what? I was in a bad spot. I was down bad. I'm reflective enough to know it's just like, I'm tripping. Bing bong. Stop that. Get it in order. You know, if you can't check yourself, you will literally wreck yourself. You cannot be out here salty with folks. Okay, people they have stuff going on, whatever. If they telling you the truth, you cannot get mad at that. Don't give it out of shade. It's not cute. It's not what's up. Okay, bing bong. Y'all tripping on here tonight. Oh, I like y'all hated this. Y'all fired up though. Y'all said I ain't got no hated this, so y'all gonna just take over. Y'all like, oh, we gonna have some hated this week. Y'all petty. It's the holidays. Y'all not happy? Y'all got y'all matching pajamas? Do y'all have y'all matching pajamas? Bing bong. Ms. Boss said, I hate that people don't have common sense anymore. Okay. You know, common sense is hard to find. It's difficult. It's very difficult. We're not doing that, y'all. We got to have common sense. We need to be sensible. Okay. We got to be sensible. Y'all want me to have a hated it so bad this week. So my hated it is people not, driving appropriately in the rain. If it is raining cats and dogs outside, why are you speeding like a bat out of hell? Stop it. We have to be mindful of inclement weather. Okay? Please. It's ridiculous. She said God gave it for free. What the? Yeah, he did. He gave it to us, and then it's like they was like, let me deplete all of this. They like, I don't want this anymore. I don't need common sense. That's what they did. Tatiana said no matching pajamas this year for the humans, but the dogs do. I mean, somebody got to have them. Somebody's got to have them. Somebody's got to have the matching pajamas. For me, it's hard. I've been asked that a few times. And I'm like, I don't do pajamas like that. Do y'all do pajamas like that? And you know what? Maybe I need to grow up. Because I'm like, no, I don't have the pajamas like that could be pictured. Like, I mean, I thought we was grown. I just bought a onesie for a Christmas party that was going on, but it ended up being canceled and whatnot. And I'm just like, oh man, like I've never had on one of these before. I'm used to a sexy romper. And I don't know. I was always like that. Ooh, Auntie Tracy, look, and she probably came to test, but my mama may have said something to her when we was younger, baby. I don't know. I always like maybe a little bit more, let's just say mature nightgowns. Right? Like, is it me? Oh, am I saying too much? I've always liked sexy pajamas. Like, I'm the one that was like, when I became of age, I'm like, no, I don't want that 2-piece that's like pants and like a flannel shirt. For one, I don't like clothes like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, let me get a little teddy. Okay, if the silk is too much, let me get a cotton one. So for, it's like, yeah. So for those that have asked me, yeah, matching pajamas. No, we in real grown pajamas, t-shirts, things of that sort. Sexy rompers. Y'all know, okay, you can go get one. Be like $8 to $10. I'm telling the girlies. Tatiana said, I got 4 before. Sorry. No, sorry. Bye. I'm done. She said, I still sleep in a big t-shirt like kids at my house. I mean, for me, that's acceptable. I can't be in no whole outfit and then go and lay in my bed. I never understood. And let me tell y'all, my mama, she had real nice, good pajamas, y'all. Good pajamas. She had great sheets. Okay. My mama did that. And she just like, you don't like to sleep up in no clothes? I'm like, I don't. I don't. Please. Don't give me these heavy ass night clothes. I don't want them. I'm cool with a little slip or something. The little slip pajamas. That's what I like. Give me something with a spaghetti string. Yes. Y'all don't be laughing at me. It's for real. I gotta take a quick break. When I come back, we have tonight's what would you do? This one's bad, y'all. Let me prepare you. This what would you do tonight? This one is real saucy, and I know this one is going to cause an uproar because you all are going to be conflicted on if they did the right thing or if they did the wrong thing. And when I tell you this came from one of my relationships group and it went up. We'll be right back. It's lit.
The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com And do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Shop MzMetchi's exclusive sunglasses collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, at MzMetchi.com/shop. You won't be disappointed. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on all platforms. Just type in the BP Media Code. Let's get into tonight's What Would You Do? I told y'all this one was a really juicy one. And oh, man, it's kind of intense. And I just feel like I was conflicted. I was like conflicted, but then, okay, let me get into it. Let me just bring the mic a little closer. This one is heavy, y'all. I told my friend's girlfriend he cheated on her many times via an anonymous account. She wants to know who I am and how I know. Pretty much what I just said. My friend has been getting with people a lot, either via his own means or when we're on nights out. He had his girlfriend for 2 years, and despite this, he's been getting with others. Since finding out, I've been wondering if I should tell this girl, as she seems quite in love with him. Also, it's not just a one-time thing, it's a constant thing that he does. He does keep saying that he loves her and wants to marry her, but never tell her about what he's done. I made a post on here before, and the consensus seemed like I should have and was a bad person for not saying anything. Eventually, after a few more times of him doing that, I decided to reach out anonymously. She wants to know who I am or have a discussion over the phone, etc., but I'd rather keep it discreet. Do I keep at this or wash my hands now that I've told her? I sent a final message with the Instagram of the girl he slept with and said, take it or leave it, but I thought I had to tell you, my hands are washed from now. What would you do? Damn. Ooh. That's heavy, y'all. So he told his friend's girlfriend that he was consistently cheating on her. Is he a real one or is he a snitch? What do you all think? Wow. Well, let's just start with me as a person. I am minding my business and minding my relationship. I'm not in any way, shape, form, or fashion concerned with what anyone else has going on. Okay. And not to be mean or cruel about it, but it's just the honest truth. I'm not hopping into anybody else's situation trying to drop anything, not even anonymously. This world is too techie out here. This not like, y'all remember Honesty Box on Facebook? Ooh, y'all, do y'all remember Honesty Box on Facebook? The things that people said in there. I'm like, you all are crazy. So if you're just tuning in, I see a couple more people that have just joined into tonight's What Would You Do? I'll give it to you real brief. This guy's friend, he told his friend's girlfriend of 2 years that he was cheating on her profusely. And he did it anonymously, but he wants to see what's going on. Okay, Blended Essentials is checking in. Thank you, Blended Essentials, for your contribution to tonight's conversation. She said, I would not have involved myself. I would have to be inclined to agree, sis. you know, if anything, I would have a conversation with my friend about, you know, if I feel like that what they're doing is not right. Like, hey, why don't you set this little birdie free while you go out here and roam in the streets and do whatever it is that you want to do? Why don't you just go ahead and set this person free of this relationship, right? If you just gonna be out here just like you wildin', it ain't even like you just got one little woo wop the bam or a shorty wop. You have multiple. It's given, let sis go. Let sis be free. I don't think I would have involved myself either, even on an anonymous basis. Some things are just not our business. I'm a firm believer that what happens in the dark will come into the light when it should, if it would. Okay. That being said, if she was supposed to find out about whatever it was that was going on, she would. I mean, he even went so far, he even ratted the other girl out. He like, this is who she's sleeping with. Take it or leave it. Y'all got to start minding y'all business. Do y'all know people get killed over infidelity? Like, let's have a real conversation. This is real stuff that's going on. You can read about it. It's this. Come on now. Come on now. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Tatiana said, I agree. Talk to the friend about it because that's your friend. But if you don't like their actions, why are y'all friends? Oh, because let me tell you, we all have chapters that we don't like to read out loud, right? And we have probably at some point in time in our life had people that may or may not have separated from us because maybe they didn't agree with whatever it was that we were into or, you know, about or promoting at that time. I mean, you know, there's been several different reasons. Or several reasons why people would just kind of decide to, hey, I need to take a step back. And they have the right to do that. Nobody is entitled to be in your life and be around you like that. It's just, everyone's not entitled to that. You know, you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you have a problem with something that your friend is doing, you know, you can politely say, keep that from around me. I've had people, I mean, I'm 34 years old. I've had people that have put me in some conversations. I'm like, do you know this dude will come up here and bust you upside your head and might try to fight me if he knows that you doing X, Y, and Z? Baby, don't bring me in that. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't bring me around that. You know, you got, and that's those hard conversations. Earlier in the show, we were talking about telling those hard truths. That's a hard one. Don't bring me around your cheating stuff. If we go out, please don't be hooking up with people in front of me. I don't agree with that. That's a hard conversation to have with your friend because it's just like, friend, I thought I could be myself around you. And it's just like, don't be yourself. Be somebody else. Don't be that, you know, don't be that person. What? Ridiculous. I would talk to my friend. I'm not saying nothing to your significant other because I'm friends with you. If you out here and you raw dog and you do some crazy stuff, you just out here wilding the F out, I'm talking to you. My conversation is directed at you, not your significant other. I agree. Tracy said sorry. What? Yeah, I don't know. For me, you gotta mind yours. Mind your business. It's not for you to get into that. Because it's just, you just don't step into people's situations. No. Know your role. What they used to say in Russ, know your role. Know your role. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and, go ahead and drop those comments. If you have any more about tonight's What Would You Do? I think it's all of the consensus that we like, hey, let's not do that. Let's mind our own. So I'm going to take a really quick break. And when I come back, I got tonight what's happening. What's up?
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the...
Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Blueprint Live. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some of the things that's going on in tonight's stories. Okay. It's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. Like, first off. Okay, so got some good stuff. So the U.S. Postal Service reveals a new stamp honoring John Lewis. Now, y'all know John Lewis, come on now. Who don't know John Lewis? If you don't, you need to get off of here. You need to log off right now and get on over there. Okay? He spent 30 years in Congress. Okay, you guys should know who John Lewis is, okay? But they're gonna get the stamps, and y'all, I don't even be using stamps like that. Like the stamps I use a whole different program, but I'm definitely gonna go get me some. That's like, I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them to come up off of that. I need a whole book of them. Can I please have the John Lewis stamps? He is definitely someone that should be honored. I mean, he devoted 30 years of his life, okay, to the people, for the people, by the people. So I thought that was great news. Definitely want to share that. So yes. So something that happened that I feel like it's not a coincidence that it happened. Decades-old evidence stored inside of a New York City Police Department warehouse has been completely destroyed in a fire out in Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah. They had all the evidence over there. It's giving that probably wasn't a coincidence. Just me being a little bit of a theorist. Don't mind me. So okay, y'all know they was talking about Deion Sanders, and I wanted to let's just have a little bit of a breakaway with this story. So, they are welcoming TC Taylor to Jackson State's, to the coaching staff. He's going to be the new head coach. He's taking over with Deion Sanders as he moves on to his new institution that he's going to. And, they've been giving Deion Sanders a lot of grief. They've been giving him a lot of grief for jumping ship. And I just feel like he accomplished so much during his time while he was there. And while I understand, I know what his mission was. I know how he was, the things that he was saying in the media and all that other type of stuff. But don't we all want to grow? Don't we all want to grow? Don't we all want to get out there and, and move on and make an impact and do different things and all that other stuff? Like, look at how much viewership and how much support and funds and all types of things that he brought to that institution. He added so much value. Like, I literally tell people, I'm like, if you, whatever space you are in, wherever you occupy, wherever you are, wherever you're working, wherever you're building, wherever you're laying your foundation, make sure that you are adding value. And as he moves on into his new coaching position, he added value where he left. And for the life of me could not understand. I'm like, what is the big deal? Why are y'all mad again? Why y'all mad? Because he wanted to level up. Y'all not ready for that conversation now. Y'all not ready for that. So moving on. Now, you all know that the trial started for, the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion drama that went down with the shooting. Oh my goodness, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Hold on. Tatiana. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me read this. She said, agree. Talk to the friend about it because that's your friend. But if you don't like that, yeah. Oh, wait, we got that one. My bad. Hey, Lynn. Hey, cuz checking in. She said he gave the blueprint for GSU in the city of Jackson. Friends I have there plan to wholeheartedly plan to support. Oh, wait. I have their plan to wholeheartedly plan to support the new coach. Absolutely. Absolutely. As they should, because, like, let me put your comment back up. They absolutely, they should. He went down there and he added value and he made an impact that is going to be long standing after he's gone. And, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Auntie Tracy said, what about the guy that shot himself? Okay, I believe that you may be speaking about the story of Twitch. I'm going to just take the comment down. So yes, he, from the Ellen DeGeneres show, from Twitch, the DJ, man, that one, jeez, that one hit me kind of hard when I saw that particular story, Auntie Tracy, because, I don't know about you all, but I just want to take the moment to keep it real. Y'all know that this is the last show for 2022, so let's keep it real. We have all had some very low moments in our life. Sometimes that took us down. Sometimes where we might have lost somebody else and just felt like, Lord, take me with them because I'm so down. I'm so in my depths of despair, and how heartbreaking is it that you can go and provide all of the light to the world and you are dealing with things on your own. You're dealing with a lot of things internally on your own. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult to navigate through. I mean, it's no secret for me. I share with anyone because I feel like we have to be real. We have to be raw. Like, I have anxiety, different things. My anxiety, I had it, but it furthered even more, after losing mom, and then it's just like my grandpa. I mean, it was tough. Okay. It was tough. And when you are going through things like that, and it's just like, and you are that person and everybody is expecting you to be up and up, it is heavy. And if you haven't carried around that weight, be grateful. Okay. My heart goes out to his family, to everybody that loved him, that wouldn't have even imagined that this was something that he would do. It was heartbreaking. I agree, Lynn. She said heartbreaking. Auntie Tracy said mental health is real. It is. It is. It's just like, and sometimes it's hard. You may not even know or be able to understand exactly where you're at when you are in those moments, but we've all had them. We've all had them where you just felt like, you know what? Hey, I give up. Okay. And we don't talk about that part enough. You got to remember with social media and different things, people are only posting the highlights. Okay. They posting the highs, but they're not posting those lows. Okay. You see them in one post or whatever the case is with a wad full of cash. And then, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't posting when they done logged into that account and it's in the negatives. Okay. Does somebody hear me out here? Okay. They're not talking about that. Because you post the highs, and if everybody only sees the highs and nobody is taking a moment to talk about, well, you know what, things got a little dark here for a little bit, how will they ever know? Right? How will they ever know? I was talking with Renita today from Be Your Own Kind. Shout out to my partner, Be Your Own Kind. And we were talking about that and just how, I had shared with her. So, she's gotten to know me so well. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, I expressed to her a few weeks ago that just going into the holiday season, no matter what, no matter how long my mom and my family and different things have been, people have been gone in my life. It's still, when the holidays roll around or Mother's Day and all of these different holidays, it's still the same. It's like reliving it all over again. Realistically. And if you know, if you know. And she was saying that, she was just like, she's like, I've made it a point. I want to check on you and make sure you were good, because I had told her like the last few weeks I told her, I'm like, I'm going into a busy season and I'm grieving. What a combination, right? Whew. You got to have your tribe. That's what her and I spoke about today. You have to have your tribe. You have to have your people that are come along the way and that can lift you up. And not saying that what happened to that young man, that he didn't have those things, but sometimes you have to hear people when they're quiet. Does somebody hear me out there? You got to hear people when they're quiet. You know, your loud and your bubbly friends or whatever the case is, if you notice that they going into a little bit of hiding and they going into a reserve, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in. Let me get into some of these comments. He said he goes deep. Absolutely, Auntie Tracy. Lynn said it's easier to pretend you are happy than to explain that you are not happy. Yeah, because you know what? It's like some of those times when you are not happy, and not that you are sad or not that you're anything, but you just are. You know, I know for me, I feel like that I numb out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to my grief, it's easier for me to tap into other things or to busy myself or to not feel than to allow myself to feel. You know what I'm saying? Goals that are being worked on. Let's take a sip to that. But sometimes I'm going to just exist in this moment. Because it's easier to do that than to have to explain, like, hey, I'm missing this person. I feel incomplete. I'm sad of the moments that I did not get to have. You know what I'm saying? These things are triggering to me. Those are hard conversations. I don't care who you are. No, opening up and being vulnerable when you got your own issues. Okay, I know somebody hear me. Somebody hear me. It does. It hurts. Absolutely, Mr. Tracy. Lynn said that the empty chair at the holiday table is a challenging time for me. I miss my parents so much. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can identify, you know, and then it's just like when you start to have several of those seats, it's challenging. It's so challenging. It really is. It really is. Oh my goodness. My goodness, y'all, we went into a whole little tangent, but we needed that though. We needed that. So I was getting into the story for tonight's What's Happening, What's Up, as far as with the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion stuff. I don't know how we veered off, y'all, but I don't even care. It's the last show of the year. We lit tonight. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit tonight. So her former friend Kelsey testified that Megan Thee Stallion hooked her up with Tory Lanez and then had intimate relations with her, allegedly. And I say allegedly because you know what? Let me tell y'all, I don't like how they be trying to do my girl Megan. I'm sorry. I'm going to ride with Megan until the wheels fall off. Y'all got to stop getting mad at women and their sexuality and trying to penalize them for it. See, you know, when I was younger, different things as far as like, you know, just your womanhood and your femininity and your sexuality and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not as open. It wasn't as open as it was now, you know? And I feel like they try to bash her because she's sexually liberated. And they always, I'm like, you came up in there and had to reveal that she had got intimate with him, but who shot her? Because sis, that's why you was there. You were there to confirm who shot her. She blanked out. She remembered all of the stuff as far as them arguing and all of these different things within the car about the intimate relationship, him with, you know, with Kylie. All of this is allegedly. I am saying allegedly, because we don't know it to be true. Rolls eyes. But then she pled the fifth on when, you know, when they asked her, like, okay, well, who was the one that let off the shotty? You know, she pled the fifth. Sis. So you remembered all the drama, but you don't remember who let out the bop bop? I'm sorry. I just went to the range this weekend. I do like that. That's my new activity. Love it. Okay. Even if you pass out on some drunk stuff, if a gun is let off in a car, okay, apply. You gonna get up. You gonna get up. You are not. If a gun goes off in the car with you and you are passed out, pops drunk, okay, you are passed out. You gonna know the direction that it came from, baby. You are inside of a vehicle. Have you ever been around a gun going off? That's not just no stuff you gonna stay passed out through. But you gonna remember all the conversations that was going on about the sexual activity between two grown folks. I'm like, wasn't you booed up at the time? I wouldn't have went in and testified that. That's just me. Moving on. Gunna, y'all remember, the whole thing that's going on with YSL and things of that sort. He's going to be released from prison after pleading guilty to racketeering charges. Whoa. They don't know what his sentencing is going to be. They've been locked up for a little bit. I guess, he get to come home and spend the holidays, pay some restitution. Hopefully he'll get it together. Y'all got to stop putting y'all criminal activities in a song, though. It's given it don't make sense to the people. We're confused. Wholeheartedly. Moving along. So, okay. Now, my grown folks, can we have a real conversation? Diddy is out here with everybody. And everybody is mad at Young Miami because she okay with it. Y'all got to stay out of grown folks' business. They recently called Diddy. He was hanging out with a lady friend. After recently announcing his 7th child, Love Combs, Diddy's been on the move. I was just like, baby, okay, he want to keep having the children. No problem. So there was some exchanges and things, they came from Young Miami automatically with the baby announcement and all that other stuff. Y'all got to stay out of grown folks' business. Some people believe in polygamous relationships. Do y'all know that those people exist? They exist. Those relationships exist. Doesn't make anybody right or wrong. Everyone has a different way of how they live their lives. If they want to have multiple people, that's fine. Some of you all are a part of multiple situationships and relationships, and you're doing it for free. Young Miami, aka Carisha, aka whatever, she's in a pretty good spot given the situation. I feel like people need to just kind of mind their own business. That's my 2 cents on that. Okay. Okay, so you all remember the Breonna Taylor case. I know you all remember that. So her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, reached a $2 million settlement with the city of Louisville, for the unlawful police raid that led to her passing. So he just recently won a $2 million settlement as far as that's concerned. And I mean, wow. That situation is still just so very unfortunate. We've lost so many of our Black brothers and sisters over the last couple years. It's been an influx. And, the first thing, I always tell you all, never read the comments. Don't go read the comments. And then what did I do? I went and read the comments. And first you can see the reaction. There were a lot of angry faces, a lot of laughing out louds when they posted it. Of course, on like WGN and all that other stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, these people get on my freaking nerves. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, so y'all know Lil Meech from BMF. Not MzMetchi. No, I'm just joking. So, y'all, why this man go to jail again because of a firearm at the airport? He had it in his airport luggage. If you still taking weapons, you trying to take it with you, that's never going to work. It's never going to work. It's just not going to work. Don't do it. Don't do it. We need him back so he can finish out BMF. Last but not least, so y'all know who Talib Kweli is, okay? He's been banned from Twitter, and Dave Chappelle got Elon Musk to give him his account back. The power of Dave Chappelle. He's changing lives out here. He lifted a Twitter ban that had been on for probably some years. It's been a long time. which is absolutely ridiculous. But that's all in tonight's What's Happening, What's Up. Man, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll get into tonight's topic. Hold on, let me see. I got a comment here. She said, guess he ain't learned nothing. Girl, I don't think he did. Because he went into jail the last time. You remember, Tracy? You remember we had reported on that? I'm like, he in jail. Why are you going to jail? This the thing. If I had lived a life of crime and all that other stuff, and I had an opportunity to turn it all around, I'm not going to go back to jail. Period. I'm going to be rehabilitated. What you talking about? Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When I come back, we've got tonight's topic of the night. So let's go ahead. We're going to get into it. See y'all in a minute.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle-dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com.
I'm 54. So basically, it's too late to start saving for retirement, right?
Not right. Starting to save, even in your 50s, can really make a difference.
Well, right now, saving seems hard to wrap my head around. Plus, with the way this year's been going...
Hey, listen, it's okay. You still got this. Just go to aceyourretirement.org. It's an online tool from AARP that can help you get your retirement savings on track no matter your age. It's free and only takes about 3 minutes.
I like 3 minutes.
Yeah, at aceyourretirement.org, you'll chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer a few questions and you'll get a personalized plan and tips to help boost your retirement savings. Tips that are easy to understand and tailored to your lifestyle.
I like that too.
Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back. Just head to aceyourretirement.org and make your plan to start saving for retirement.
Thanks.
That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. Time to get into tonight's topic, okay? I want to know, what's y'all holiday plans and your New Year resolutions? Let's get into it. Who is this in the comments? She said, I know, right? Girl, yes. Lil Meech, he tripping. If you missed tonight's What's Happening, What's Up? We're talking about Lil Meech going to jail for having a firearm at the airport. We can't do that. So holiday plans, what are y'all doing? Like, I've been seeing everyone with their, going to their holiday parties and getting all dressed up. It is literally the most wonderful time of the year. While I don't enjoy the weather around this time, I do enjoy all of the parties and getting to dress up and go and eat and drink on the dimes of the very people that we serve throughout the year. So praise God for that. Okay. Holiday plans. For me, oh my goodness. Let's break it down. Let's talk about holiday plans first. So you all know, I like, I'm an influencer as well, along with doing media and all of my 9-to-5 stuff, all that fun stuff. So I am actually about to build my glam set here in my office. So like if you are viewing live with me on Facebook, you can see the video. So behind me, this little area is going to end up being like my glam studio. Yeah, this is the thing. The best thing that I did was bring my operations to me, right? Everything is here. I love doing my glam videos and I look at them and I'm just like, oh my goodness, you need this. And I was sitting with Anthony earlier today and he just, he asked me, this is the thing. We always, every year, what you want for Christmas? No, what you want for Christmas? What you want for Christmas? No, what you want for Christmas? I'm just like, damn it, just give me something, whatever. So he's just like, you've been talking about this vanity area. Let's get this vanity area together. Let's get your glam area together. He's like, that's what I'm going to get you for Christmas. I'm like, okay, you're on to something. So the original stuff that I was looking at, it was going to be like over $2,100. Right. That price is outrageous. If your eyes went buck like how mine did, and y'all know I got some big eyes. Okay. But needless to say, I was just like, y'all know me. I'm a bargain princess, baby. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to pay full price for something. I'm going to scout out the pricing that's the most feasible with the best quality. So I was able to basically, the look that I'm going for, duplicate the entire thing as far as, getting the order and stuff together for a little bit under $600. Because y'all know I don't play those games. I'm just like, this is available somewhere else. Okay, it's available. So that's what I did. So my holiday plans is to get my glam area together so that when I pop out with my videos and my stuff that I do for my influencer things next year, it'll just have a more updated look. You know what I'm saying? I want to do some updates here to the office, get some lighting and some different things. So I'm super excited to just revamp the area, get ready for 2023, because it's just like, baby, it's going to be a lot going on, and just, relaxing, which is something that I don't do that often. The first thing that people say to me is they're like, you always on the go, you always doing this. I'm just like, this is the life. This is the way I live. It is. It really, really is. But you know what? The problem is I wouldn't even be able to change it. I don't think I would be able to go to just not doing too much or not going places or doing different things. I'm like, that's what I like to do. I'll sit down. I'll sit down when it's time. But as for now, I'm kicking it. So yeah, I'm spending time with some, with family. What are y'all doing for the holidays? I'm curious. Are you hosting at your house? I'm not hosting this year. Take a sip. As far as New Year resolutions, I was speaking about it when I opened up the show about the things that are coming up. And when I spoke earlier about being able to bridge kind of like my two professional worlds together, it was super eye-opening. Next year, I would like to do more outreach in terms of with small businesses, to partner with them, to put them in different spaces where they're able to, generate revenue for their business. That's just been my mission. I want to get them in spaces with important people and people that are, that they see the value in whatever it is that they have to offer, whether if it's clothes, if it's candles, if it's candies, if it's makeup, whatever it is. My New Year resolution is to really, tap into my true book of business. I've had some challenges this year, and it's funny. I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to in my conversation sound like I'm not a humble person, because I need you all to know I'm probably as humble as they come. But I've had some situations that have been going on this year, and even spanning from the ending of last year, where it's just like, from a professional world, in media and in different things, I have had people that have tried to treat me like, hey, you the little puppy over there. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know this. You don't know that. And, part of being humble is that when you are actually a person that's making an impact, when you're a person that's actually executing on your goals, you're not just making it look good for social media or for clout. You're not trying to do that, but you are behind the scenes, making an impact, connecting people, generating relationships and revenue for other business owners like yourself, when you are doing those things, when you are giving solid referrals, when there are people that have, created long-standing relationships and initiatives and everything just off introductions by you. And when I say by you, I do mean me. Okay. When you're in that position, you're never the little one that's just over there, but a lot of the times people will regard me as that. And I always say that, you have to watch how you treat people, because you never know what doors and what things those very people could open for you. And for me, I'm not the type of person that's always trying to get a commission or always trying to get recognition for anything that I do. Don't get it twisted. I don't need that. I don't need to do that. Right? It's nice. It's nice when people can recognize and regard you in that way, but you don't have to be. But I had a lot of people that have tried to like little bow wow me, as I call it. And my New Year resolution for myself is to no longer function within those spaces or within those with those people or with those relationships where they have regarded me as such. I have been able to accomplish a lot. I've been able to help other people accomplish a lot. Okay. And for that, my New Year resolution is to just, to really, really like jump in my bag real quick, and really like those people and those different connections, start bringing a little bit more of those to the forefront and creating more relationships, creating more generating revenue, revenue generating opportunities for other small business owners, and to continue my mission of what I'm doing for my business, continue my mission for myself. Like I tell y'all gonna see me on television. You're going to hear me on your airways. You're going to see me in some type of space. I'm going to be there and I'm here for it. I'm calling that on my life, Let me go into my cousin Lynn. She said, my New Year resolution is to take care of me and put me first. Absolutely. I love that. How many times are we in this world that we forget to put ourselves first? So busy doing it for others. And I mean, for me, I am extremely guilty of it. Oh my gosh. I've had times in my life I've run myself ragged and into the ground for people that wouldn't even help me jump over a puddle if I needed to. Okay. Man. My New Year resolution, to kind of piggyback off of that, Lynn, would have to be to not give so much of myself with people that have not proven themselves worthy of that. And that's in any capacity. Okay. That's in business, that's in personal, whatever. I can no longer invest more of me than what I can take back in. Having that reciprocal type of relationship is needed. It's needed. If I put you first, you got to put me first. You know what I'm saying? If I'm rocking with you, you got to rock with me. If I'm saying, if I'm supporting your business, you support me in some type of way. It's got to be some type of reciprocation. If it's not, I don't want it at any capacity. I don't need it. If you're not giving the same energy, you don't need it. Please understand. Putting yourself first, I think that's a great resolution. Now, you let me know if putting you first involves any type of going to go get massages or some type of self-care like that, because we can have a spa party. We could all put ourselves first. Let's do it. I'm definitely, and I'm still on my like weight loss journey. I've definitely, I've lost a little bit. I'm still getting it in. I'm still having a good time, but I'm doing my thing. So I'm still definitely on that. And, it's so many things that I want to do, like so many things. And I just feel like that the things and the doors that are about to open up for myself, for anyone that's affiliated, for anybody, like, y'all, it's going to be powerful. And like I was saying earlier in the show, if you thought it wasn't going to go down when it wasn't, you thought this year was good, you thought this year was lit, next year is going to be absolutely incredible. And we're going to call on that. We're going to call on that in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay. Bing bong. Now, look, while you all go ahead and drop in your holiday plans and your New Year resolutions, I'm going to take a really quick break. And when we come back, we will wrap up the conversation for the night. Let's go.
What grows in the forest? Trees? Sure. Know what else grows in the forest? Our imagination, our sense of wonder, and our family bonds grow too. Because when we disconnect from this and connect with this, we reconnect with each other and build family memories we will carry with us forever. The forest is closer than you think. Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. It's easy. Just put in your zip code to find family-friendly outdoor destinations near you. You'll also find guides to free activities, games, and amazing forest facts. Give the magic of the outdoors to your kids and reconnect with your family. Find a forest near you at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Thank you so much for all of my
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. Go ahead and I'm going to wrap up for tonight. Go ahead and jump into the quote of the night as we close out on the last Blueprint Live for 2022. I'm going to see you all next year. Okay, it's going to be one. Let's get into tonight's quote. So this one I felt like was a good one. And if you follow me, follow my stories, I definitely already shared this one, but I'm going to share it one more time for my listeners. Let the version of yourself that you were teach you. Let the version of yourself that you are currently comfort you. Let the version of yourself that you are becoming inspire you. You are the version that you need and need it to be in every phase of your journey. Okay? Powerful. Wherever you are, as you are getting ready to go into this holiday season and getting ready to wrap up 2022, whatever you've been through, these are only things that are going to shape you for who you are and, inspiring to become. And you just got to stay encouraged and keep doing what it is that you need to do to get yourself closer to who you want to be. This year has been absolutely phenomenal. I want to thank my amazing sponsors, the Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, Fire Infusions, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, Fluent Radio, Mixed Talk Media, Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5. I am so very, very thankful that you all have allowed for my show, for the Blueprint Live, to be syndicated onto your platform. It's been an amazing blessing to have that opportunity to have my show being marketed in these 4 different areas: Chicago, Houston, Philly, Jersey. Like there are a couple of these places that I have not even been able to say. My pinky toe ain't even touched these places, but my show did. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be able to showcase all of the amazing guests that I've had for 2022, for all of my businesses of the year. Okay. All of my businesses that, the ones that I featured, ZWTT, Be Your Own Kind, my partners, they have just, it's been an absolute amazing journey this year, serving my partners and my affiliates, my friends, to advertise them, to have them on the show. Everyone I've done brand ambassadorships with, I got on my Gems by Jazz hair, I've got on Noir Girl and Pouty Girl, like, my girls. It's just been an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to coming back harder than ever, with more opportunities, more, amazing guests and people that you all should know. And I'm so thankful that you all tune in with me. You could be anywhere and doing anything on Thursdays, and you all always jump in and have very insightful conversation. And I just can't thank you enough for every Thursday, for the last almost 4 years. My 4-year anniversary is coming up January 19th. For the last 4 years, to be able to have this platform and to have you all tune in with me week in and week out. We went through COVID together. We've done the lockdowns, the quarantines and chills. Okay. It's the show. This platform has been a little bit of everywhere, and you all have been with me every step of the way. So I appreciate you. I love you to pieces, Okay. And I'm wishing you nothing but an abundant holiday season and whatever it is that you want and that you desire in this season. And as you close out the year, remember to close it out in gratitude and love and in compassion for others, but mostly for yourself. Until next year, y'all. Y'all will see me around, but your girl is taking a much deserved break, and I look forward to bringing you the best of the best for 2023. So I love you all, and good night. Bye.